So the Smarties got the brains, the coriander and the lemon, and they are just 3 flavours that go perfectly together. Having the coriander, I think, made a big difference for the Smartie girls. And also having the game changer made a big difference also.
And they're playing to their strength again with the spices. They're so good at spices. And my only thing about this is that it is a good coating, but is it going to be enough with just flour and a bit of coriander and a bit of salt? I don't know.
Should we dig in?
Yeah.
Yes.
Looks like there's quite a bit of chilli in there, Tom.
I know.
Oh, look at that. Yeah, that's exactly how a brain should look when it's cooked. You can see a little bit of the fat through it. Yeah, it's nice and juicy, so it's not dry, it's not overcooked.
You know, the brain tastes good, but that sauce...
That sauce is powerful.
Oh, it's so powerful. And that squeeze of lemon, it just completes a dish. It's so beautiful. It's robust in flavour. I'm really enjoying it.
Really hits hard. With the spice, with the chilli, with the lemon juice, with the vinegar. It's big and ballsy.
I actually love how they've char grilled that, and what basically happens to it, it loses a little bit of that real sharpness and goes a bit sweet.
It's a good crisp batter. It's beautifully fried.
The actual batter around the outside, it could be a little bit thicker, a little bit more penne around it. It's quite crisp.
It's a little bit thin. But, you know, still, this is a damn good dish. You know, when you get to this level of the competition, you're 3 families cooking against each other, we're not expecting the everyday anymore. We're expecting something higher, and they've given it. They delivered.
Cooking with such confidence now, aren't they?
I'll tell you what, if the rest of the tasting's going to be as good as this, oh, we're in for a hell of a night. The boys, you know, had everything going for them today. They didn't get hit with a game changer. They had the most ingredients and had that beautiful, beautiful ocean trout. Leon had to go at butchering that trout. It was pretty bad. But I have to say, you know, they've got a beautiful piece of fillet there. The moment of truth. How is this trout cooked? So ocean trout, when you cook it, it should be nice and pink, but it should be cooked enough is where each sort of segment just peels away from each other. Look at that.
Wow.
See?
That is
perfect.
Perfect.
Yeah.
You didn't even have to do much. You
Look at
just
that.
touch it. You breathed on it. It fell apart.
I'll tell you what, who would have thought
Thank you, man.
the boys would have been able to do that? The artichoke does take a lot of cooking. I'll tell you what, that's cooked pretty well.
No, it looked uncooked, but
Yeah.
actually, it's beautifully cooked. And seasoned too. Lemon juice, salt.
Wow. Wow. I'm so impressed with the boys. I think they've done a remarkable job. You know, a little bit better use of that lemon, and you couldn't fault that dish.
But we're so near to the grand final, and it's so important. There's one spot into the grand final that we've got to nitpick.
I have to say, I've got to feel sorry for the Giles girls. They had everything going against them by getting that game changer to try and get this on the table.
They did it.
They did it?
Yeah. 30 minutes to produce this. And they were so smart. When all their stuff was taken off the stovetop, all the mixtures went into the oven to keep it hot, because if they hadn't put it in the oven, it would have been all over.
I'm looking at it, I'm getting excited. You know, I felt sorry for them slightly, but now the other families should feel sorry for themselves. Look how great this dish looks. Being Greek Cypriot, you know, I used to have to eat brains. My mum used to tell us when we were kids, and we never wanted to eat it. Eat a brain to grow a brain. This is a different way of seeing brains. You know, Mum used to put it in a pot. It used to be really grey. It wasn't very pleasant. The fact that it's been crumbed beautifully and there's a bit of a puree to go with it, I really want to get into it.
Yeah. So anyone that's ever been hit with a game changer has never won a challenge. Could the Giles girls break that curse?
That is beautifully cooked.
Oh, look at
That's how you want it.
And how crispy is it?
It's also the celeriac puree, because that is so beautiful.
You know, that brain would convert a vegetarian. I promise you. It's just got such good flavour.
The celeriac puree is so beautiful and silky smooth.
Just the right amount of acidity as well.
Yeah, yeah. The dressing is so crucial on top because it's got quite a fatty base to it. You really need that acidity to cut through the fattiness of the brains, and they've done that exactly.
But look at that crust. It's really crisp and packed with flavour, and it's exactly what brains need. Considering the time they have, that's one of my favourite dishes in the whole competition.
Oh.